Do I think the reteaming of Jake Gyllenhaal and the director of Prisoners is any good? Let's find out.
He looks exactly like you. What's happening?
I really don't know what you're talking about.
I think you know.
Enemy stars Jake Gyllenhaal as a man who's a history teacher, and he rents a movie one night and he notices that a guy in the movie looks exactly like him. Myself, if I saw someone that looked like me and was a celebrity, I'd be like, oh, that's pretty cool. But Jake Gyllenhaal is very intrigued and very haunted by this. He searches the man, he figures out that he lives in the same city as him, and goes out searching for him. This leads to a lot of things that makes Enemy the best movie of 2014 so far. This is from the same guy who directed Prisoners and is reteaming once again with Jake Gyllenhaal, and you can tell some of the same shots here and there, and it's taking place in Toronto, and the shots are beautifully well done. This movie is very haunting. I think, like I said, if I found someone that looked like me, that'd be pretty cool. But how this movie is approached, executed, the way Jake Gyllenhaal acts makes this movie so haunting, so dark, and so disturbing, and the anticipation of what is happening, the suspense is killing me. I love this movie so much. My favorite movie of 2014 so far. I'm going to go ahead and say top 10 of 2014 at the end of the year. There is so much I want to talk about this movie, but there's so much I don't want to spoil for it. Go ahead and check out Chris Stuckman's analyzed movie review. He goes in depth about that movie, but I'm just going to give my spoiler-free review of this movie. This movie is open to interpretation, kind of just like the ending of Prisoners. You know, Loki just heard the whistle from Hugh Jackman, and after the movie, you're left with thinking, what happens next? I love movies like that. You could have thought, oh, Jake Gyllenhaal went and saved Hugh Jackman, he didn't hear it. You're left with your own thoughts at the end of this movie, and you're left with your own thoughts at the end of Enemy. And Enemy has one of the most disturbing, haunting, dark, terrifying endings I have ever seen in any movie. Jake Gyllenhaal gives a great performance from both sides of these characters. You got history teacher Jake, who his name is Adam. You can tell he has a different personality from Anthony Jake, who is a actor. And Jake Gyllenhaal does a great job at clearly telling that both of these people have different personalities. And that's what I loved about Jake Gyllenhaal's performance in this movie, is that he is one man, two characters, and he knocks them both out of the park. This movie has a lot of symbolism to it. I'm not going to go in depth with this because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. It's got a lot of control, and it deals with spiders as a symbol. And this movie is just so haunting. The whole movie, like I said, it's just a simple idea of finding someone that looks like you. But the way that the movie is approached, the shots, the score, the acting makes this movie and the plot so terrifying, and you're wondering what is happening, the suspense. Why are these people look alike? Are they meant to be? Are they meant to find each other? I would love to talk about this movie for days. I just saw this movie last night and I'm still thinking about this movie. The ending had me terrified. I don't get terrified a lot at movies, but the ending of this movie is terrifying. Definitely check out Enemy. It is one of the best movies I have seen in a long time. It is one of the best suspenseful movies, best acting movies, great score. This movie is so dark, and the director of Prisoners does an amazing job as a follow-up to Prisoners, and some of the shots are the same. It looks beautiful. It is amazing. Go check out Enemy. I think it came out in March. I'd find it online. Buy it when it comes out. Rent it from your library when it comes out. Redbox it. Find a way to see this movie, please. You will not be disappointed because this movie is amazing. A+. I love this movie so much, and this movie I'll be talking about for the rest of the year. So this is my review of Enemy, one of the best movies I have seen this year and last year and the year before and the year before, and the year before. This movie is so haunting and it will stick in my mind for a long time. So this is Just Watch Movies with the review of Enemy, starring Jake Gyllenhaal and the director of Prisoners. Hope everybody has a great Thursday, and I'll see y'all later.